I think my important thing, I think is an emphasis I'd like to put up there, is that this particular group for the last 30 years, from the time it was supported by NIH to the time that it's been a self-standing organization, has been so well run by the group in Alabama from Bill Desmukes and then Pete taking it over, that it's got a lot of mileage on it, but it also has a good bandwidth, and it's got a brand. And I think the important thing is there are a series of initiatives, from looking at the internet, looking at Dr. Fungus, looking at the clinical trials, looking at definitions, looking at diagnostics, bringing people into these meetings every 2 years, being part of the program of advising these companies and stuff like that. It's multifaceted, and I think my job is to make sure we keep it on an even keel, because there are multiple different arenas that it can invest itself in. And I think all of those can be done, and they just need to have attention to make sure they have the resources to allow that to develop. And in fact, I would say over the last maybe 5 years, it has actually morphed itself as it became independent into something that is in multiple different areas, from white papers to the internet, to definitions, and also its consulting work and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of different areas, a good bandwidth, it's got a good brand, and my job for the next year or two, whatever it is to make sure it continues to stay where it's at, growth, and has the vision to allow it to help as that interface in medical mycology, particularly in resource available areas. Because I also have to deal with the other side, which is the resource-less areas. And they have different issues. But that doesn't mean that the MSG is just without any, it's just on autopilot. I don't think it is. I think it needs to be watched and needs to have vision.